to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Stop at second. Crawford at first. One gone. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Turner in the box lays off for ball 1. Fouls away the first offering. Next pitch is outside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Gotta find a...
Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. He unloads on that one. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 4-3.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead. It's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Pitch misses. And now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses. Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Marsh stands in now and watches strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one almost got him.
Big curve inside. It's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drop.
Good feed. That's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's to third. Boom. Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
For the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Up the middle. Nice grab. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 down. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. In the air, right field. Garcia under it. 2 away now. That one fouled off. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Snap throw to first. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Top 6. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Laser to the gap should score the run. Here comes Harper around third. And they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. And El Bumby is kept in check with the K. Bryson Stott now at the plate. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. And the count is 0-2. Good eye right there. That just misses. Now 2-2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. And in at second with an RBI double. This one in the air right field. Tucker on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Squirts away a little bit. And he dodges that fastball.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Not close with that one. And the count's full. What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Ryan Kerkering.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Nope. Ball 1.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, And they close the gap. It's 6-4.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one hops the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. You could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker at the plate now, and that's strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 6-6.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So it's all tied. Thanks to the home run. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
That was just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner edges away at second. Stays alive. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Pages around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's an RBI single, 7-6. No outs, runner at first. Miguel Rojas digs in now.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the dirt.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. Quick move to first. Back in safe, really close. That That one is absolutely belted. And that's a base hit. Muncy on his horse around third. And they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
0-1 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the dirt. Tag safe. He's into third of the wild pitch.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game.
Very big at bat coming up is Shohei Ohtani's double steal. Come on and miss. Tags the runner for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Sliced hard, but foul. Comes up empty.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
This one in the air right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Top of inning number 7, and here's the Phillies. A new arm into the game, the righty, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Henriquez, a 6'4 righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. Now he breaks his bat. And a quick out, number 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Way inside.
Ball 3. Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Out towards right center field. Pajes gets under it. And there's 2 away. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing. He went. Now 1-2. Back foot slider struck. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. He was late there, strike 1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-6.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. But he did a great job of covering it. And he hit the ball out of the park.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swings through that one. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now that's smacked to right center. Takes it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On a line, base hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Max Muncy.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Chases that one upstairs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up. Fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
Ball. One run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's a cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball, that's in.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it is out of here. Bryce Harper goes deep. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Garcia swings through it for strike one.
That's a ball.
Off the mark there. Ball one. That one ripped, but foul. On a line out towards center. Oh, what a lunging grab.
Nope, that's a ball. That's in. Ball two.
A little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Gotta stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
That's out number two. And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford. So far in his major league debut, he's got 2 hits in his first 3 at-bats.
He's having a great day at the plate, Krug. A multi-hit game is a great way to start your career.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's too high.
Now
Ball,
3-0. That one in the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Kim throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. Back here in L.A. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. First pitch way inside a fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball. There's the strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Marsh running hard. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ohtani stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 down.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything. Right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Good job to fight that one off. Going 2 now. Got him. That is the inning. We go to the 9th. Here's the field. Catcher. Fail Marchand. Number 70 into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground to the left. Muncy sends it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. So they're down to their final out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. To the right side. Gets to it with a slide. And what a play. Ball game.